Feeling like when you about to watch two boxers
Right, that's like
fight.
two boxers being in the house together, chilling. You know, going in the refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? Who wants to see it? You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, can you get some of that orange juice out?
Oh, all right, man. I'm about to beat your ass. I'm about to beat your ass next week, though. I'm about to beat your ass next week.
We talking about Math Hoffa in the house with some dudes. Like, come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
You know what it made me feel like? What is it? WCW or whatever the fuck that shit is, or WWE.
Women Crush Wednesday?
No, man.
Thanks, guys. You're watching Dead End Hip Hop. This is Ken sitting here with Myke, Feefo, Beezy, Modest Media. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook. The One Gotta Go is exclusive to Facebook, so definitely want to check that out. Also, if you're an artist or record label, y'all got a new project coming out and you're looking for a place to advertise, hit us up. We do over 10,000 views per video, man, so you can definitely reach your target audience. So hit us up and we can definitely talk that out and get you guys out there, man. So, hey, it went down last week, Saturday. Everybody was talking about it. Twitter was buzzing before, afterwards. Total slaughter, man. Eminem not rapping, but entering back into the rap battle space. You know, with the battle between the Joe Budden and of course Hollow the Don.
It was like a reality show on Fuse, you know, with eight of the, you know, most. You didn't watch that?
Nah, I didn't.
Yeah, I was. Well, you know, I was tuning in. I was tuning in every Wednesday it came on, and it was 8. It was it had Team Mook and Loaded Lux team. They both had 4 each MCs. I can't remember whose side was on, but you had Daylight, you had Disaster, T-Rex, Big T, Marwan, who I'm forgetting? Averb, Arsenal, yeah. I say T-Rex, Averb.
T-Rex.
Yeah. So it was like 8 of them. They all living together in Brooklyn, and they battling. I guess it was just something that Eminem wanted to try out for make a reality show.
It was okay, man. I just don't know how I felt about it. Like, I know we're not here to talk about that show, but
it's everything.
I just being a battle rap fan, I didn't want to see that inside look like that, man. It kind of ruined it. Like, I don't want to see them messing up, and I just don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, I get the concept, and I guess it could be cool, but not for me, man. I wasn't interested.
It just seemed like it was an obvious extra money thing. The whole thing just seemed like a big money ploy anyway. But that show, it was like, okay, we're gonna put these MCs in this house. We're gonna make them prepare on one night's notice, and then we're gonna have people that don't know jack shit about battle rap judge it. No disrespect whatsoever to Slaughterhouse, but I'm sorry, those dudes should not be they should not be judging rap battles, because it was like every time you watch a battle, it's like, oh yeah, I scored it 8-9, I scored it 10-11. What are you talking about? Like, when Arsenal was up there murdering people, oh yeah, I scored it 8-9. How? Right. How did you score that 8-9? What are you talking about? Like, stop. Like, and then they were letting their personal feelings get in there. Yeah. You know, I can't remember who it was, but Joe Budden didn't like somebody. I think it might have been Arsenal. So I'm gonna say that the other dude won because I don't like Arsenal. Come on, dude. Like, that show, it was just like that show Ink Masters, if y'all ever watched that. Like, it put the worst taste in people's mouth for tattoo culture. Like, oh, I'm gonna give you 3 hours to do a 10-hour tattoo, and it looks like shit. What the fuck you expect? These dudes don't prepare in a one night notice. They get months of time.
Yeah, exactly.
But I agree with Rod. Yeah, you don't want to see them dudes. You don't want to see Big T up there stumbling.
And then, like, you know what I'm saying? They're in the house together, so now you're taking away that factor of them going at each other like they hate each other.
Yeah.
Like, when in battle rap, you really want to believe that he does not like this guy.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And them being in the house, getting along and all that.
No, man. WWE. It all seemed fake. Like, remember when you were a kid and you thought wrestling was real, and then you come to find out, no, Falcon, my man, he knows it's fake. I hope he knows it's fake.
If he doesn't,
I hope he knows it's fake. But when you were probably crushed, like, oh shit, Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant actually are friends? Right. What? Yeah. This is crazy.
So the show took that away from you.
It took, for me, I agree 100% with Rod, man. I felt the same exact way. I felt like, what? This is not what I want. battle rap culture is not reality TV made. Like, it's not made for that. Let these dudes get up there and be angry and yell at each other.
Do you think it took away from any of the performances that night? Do you think it kind of affected that?
I don't, kind of, sort of. I mean, but with the show, it was different. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't watch the show, huh?
No, I didn't watch the show.
See, the show is like, they be in a house and then it immediately goes to the battle. So that's the difference, you know what I'm saying? With this, it's just a stage. So it kind of felt like a normal battle, but with the crowd being so far away and you don't have your crew behind you and all that, it's different, man. It made it look real mainstream, you know what I'm saying? Like a performance, you know what I'm saying? And I guess to get into some of the battles, I felt like Arsenal did very well on that stage, you know what I'm saying? With the way he's aggressive with his battle rapping, I think it came off very well against Big T or whatnot.
What about those shots he took at Joe? I said you beat those shots he took.
Yeah, the Arsenal man, like that's his style, man. He's aggressive. He's just disrespectful, man. And I love that about Arsenal.
Space and
like he gets in your space. I mean, most battle rappers do that, but he really gets in your face, and he really looks like he's about to hit you. You know what I'm saying? He's like, it's like he's this far away from putting his hands on you, and I love that.
I felt real bad for Big T. Because I don't think Big T expected that. So he probably came, I don't either really, but it was like Arsenal was all over that stage. And Big T, big ass, he came out and was just like, man, Arsenal moving so much, I'm getting tired.
But Big T was moving alright for a big guy.
No, he was. Yeah. Big T is another one of my favorite battle rappers, but I don't think he had a good performance that night.
Yeah.
I think I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was the audience. I don't know if it was the fact that Arsenal was so in his face. Yeah. I don't know what it was, but he didn't have a good performance. I was let down. But he didn't have any of his boom, bop, 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 bop lines. Big T. You know Big T always makes the sound effects? Man, I go in the trunk and booga, bop, 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 pop, pop. And now your ass dead.
On a stage like that, what? You gotta do like what people know you for on a big stage like that.
That stage was made for those Big T lines. I'm gonna go in my trunk and booga, bop, bop, bop. And get a bigger gun. Bigger gun goes boom, boom, bam, bam, boom. You needed to do that.
Right. I don't know why he didn't do that.
Yeah. I don't either.
He really tried to go the lyrical route with it, and I'm like, why are you doing that? Like,
it's a different type of stage. Yeah. I think. What's up?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. Do you think that it looked like Big T wasn't ready for the main stage like that, considering the massive amount of people that are watching?
Any of them were, except for T-Rex and Arsenal. Those are the only two dudes that came out and was like, you know what, I'm ready for this. Yeah. Everybody else, it seemed like, I'm about to show everybody in that world out there, all you motherfuckers, this is what we do.
Because they're the only one that came out, them the only two that came out that I was just like, okay, they came to battle. Like, they came, and they came to battle, like them dudes around, I was like, they came to battle tonight, like, for real.
Yeah. They held it down for the little bit they could hold this down, because, overall, man, this whole thing was just a little underwhelming.
Can we talk about the event itself?
Okay, yeah.
And you being a battle rap fan, I don't know if you felt the same way I did, but I was underwhelmed and annoyed by the whole situation. So I'll throw this first part out. Ebro and Royce.
I was just gonna ask you that.
So I thought that it was really lame that they went and got Ebro, knowing that Ebro hates battle rap. I thought it was lame that they brought him in there. The reason they did it is for two reasons, I think. They wanted that we hate Ebro reaction from the crowd, and they knew that if Ebro was there, he would talk about it on Hot 97, so that's another instant, more pubs. So that shit was annoying. Royce being up there commentating when you got your main man battling, lame.
Yeah, he wasn't good.
No, he wasn't good commentating at all. And then because the thing that was irritating me was every time someone would say something about Budden, did you notice what they did? Every time they'd be like, oh shit, well, now Hollow can't say that. What's Hollow gonna talk about now? What's Hollow gonna say? It was like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Sabotage it.
Exactly. Didn't it seemed that way. And I don't wanna be on some like battle rap versus mainstream type shit, but that's what it seemed like. It seemed like they were sabotaging Hollow the whole fucking time. Oh, he brought up Tahiri. Hollow can't say that. Come on, dude. Like, and then fucking Sway. As much as I love Sway is my man, 100%, but He should not have been on that fucking stage.
Yeah, and it's like you're taking away from it by like, yo, how y'all feeling about Joe Budden so far?
Yeah.
How y'all feeling about Myke?
Yeah.
Stop it!
It was like, oh, it seems even. I don't know. It seems even right now. What the fuck are you doing, Sway? You can't do that.
What was K Slay? What was K Slay up there?
Was he a bodyguard?
What was he up there for?
I didn't understand. He was just in the way. Dudes behind him were mad. They're like, man, move. We can't see. He was like.
And at that point, he felt a little uncomfortable because people were calling him out, so he just tried to play it off.
It's like, why do you have Sway and K Slay? It's like,
in the case like just stand up there like
you're just in the way.
Say a word.
nothing. I was like,
Sunglasses chilling. What are you doing?
my sister was asking me all these questions. I'm like, I don't know why he's up there, Keela. I don't know. I don't know.
And
why
you know, like,
what's going on.
I like out of everybody here, I don't really watch rap battles like that, and I kind of felt that way when I was watching it. Like, it was so pro Slaughterhouse, so pro Joe Budden, and I was just like, after we did the review and we were kind of discussing this, you know, me and Ra were in agreement, like, just give Joe Budden, like, just let us see what he's gonna do, right? And after seeing what he did, I completely understand where you were coming from in the aspect of battle rapping, because Joe, it was different.
Let's get into it. What you think?
It was a different animal.
Think Joe slaughtered him?
Hell no.
I wouldn't even try to do a pun either.
No, I feel you.
That's how fresh my rhyme is. That's how fresh my rhyme is.
Just straight off the top. Like,
Just straight off the
you ain't
dome,
even thinking about it. It's off the conscious, nigga. Like, it's not even off the dome. But nah, like I really felt like it was very pro Slaughterhouse and it was very pro mainstream. But realistically, to me, like Joe said some funny shit, and I have to give him that. But when Hollow called out, it's like, yeah, it sounds like you just like this was written, and I was like, that's the difference, because Hollow's all up in, you know, this, that, and the third, and he's like, did you get me? And like everything that he said that might have went over your head, because it went over my head, and he broke it back down, like, oh shit, like what the fuck? He's fucking Joe up, and like Joe said some funny shit, but I think that this was like the prime example. And essentially what Myke was trying to allude to prior to me watching is that they're just two different type of MCs. And as clever and as much as I like Joe, I don't think many recording artists can come into this arena and really battle. Like, can you say some clever shit? Of course, you're a rapper. You're supposed to be witty. You're supposed to be lyrical, but it's different. And I remember you were saying something too, that it's like, it has a lot to do with your persona and your character. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's why you like that one dude, because he's so much in your personal space and stuff like that. And me not being a battle rap guy, watching it and stuff like that, I could say I honestly enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? And I think because I wanted to see how a Joe Budden would fare. You know what I'm saying? Against somebody that is accomplished and somebody that has a buzz in that. And to me, it wasn't fair.
I mean, all right, so we talking about Joe and Hollow right now, right?
Yeah.
So let's just first say the obvious. The Myke situation was horrible.
This is a high money. There's a lot of money involved in this, and y'all got shitty mics.
Yo, Myke check 20 minutes. Like, this is on pay-per-view.
This is the
Niggas
main
don't pay
event, and
money.
this is the main event. Like, you waiting for the main event, and then they having mic problems. Like, really?
Yeah.
Like, that was.
So that definitely took away.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's cool. No, because I just want to say I want to state the obvious before we get into it. Like, because that takes away from it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, come on, man, get the Myke situation right, man. Nobody wants to sit around and wait like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you just want them to go right into it. It's like boxing, right? You don't want the ref to keep on having to stop the fight. You know what I mean? Because
So the scorecard,
you know what I'm saying? You don't want that. So it's like equivalent to that. But just to argue with the whole Joe thing, I do think he held his own for the most part. And I do think he could have really got him if, to me, this is just me, if he would have just took the angle of I'm a mainstream rapper and you're a battle rapper. There's an there's some punches there, because like not the whole time. Not the whole time. I don't think he did that the whole time, because a lot of times he tried to act like that battle rapper, and it looks like you're acting like a battle rapper, whereas you're just stating the obvious, like, I make records, I can sell records, I do have a hit, but you don't. You're a battle rapper and you're gonna always be a battle rapper. And I think that makes battle rappers feel some type of way because a lot of them want to actually make it, you know, rapping. You know what I'm saying? So if you just constantly telling somebody that, they're gonna feel some type of way about it. And I think he just should have kind of just kept digging at him like that.
I think it would have took Hollow out of his game.
I think it not necessarily take Hollow out of his game because I mean I didn't say this is what he does.
Yeah.
But here's the thing too though, like the other side of that, it's not like Joe is like Drake or even Kendrick, like how he said, where Kendrick has a whole bunch of hits that is like, yo, like I'm really established. Everybody loves Joe, and Joe, to me, even though he's big and he is commercial, he's still more underground. Like his fam, it's not like he's over here getting played on the radio. Like Schoolboy got more radio spin right now than him. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like Joe can just reel off a bevy of just songs that like I've been killing the game with.
He doesn't have any songs.
And he doesn't.
He has
pump
one
it up.
song.
Exactly. And that's how Hollow got him. And I don't think that Joe could have really hit
tried,
that.
though.
He
I'm not
tried.
even saying like the music side of things, just the fame and the look side of things. You know what I'm saying? Just the mainstream side of things. At the end of the day, Joe Budden is more in the mainstream than Hollow, right? So like when he said, "Here I go making another example out of another bitch, another bitch famous." Like that shit. If he would to continue with lines like that, come on, man.
Because think about it, when he made that one line, and I feel like and this is no disrespect, I feel like if you think that Joe Budden didn't at least hold his own, you're sleeping. He has some decent bars.
Yeah.
I do feel like he was trying to do the I'm famous, you're not. Oh, you said I had a hit 2003. Where's your first one? I mean, those kind of bars, they don't mean anything to a battle rapper or a battle rap fan, because I disagree. I don't think the majority of battle rappers want to be mainstream rappers. I think they're perfectly fine being battle rappers. They do music on the side, but that's not their main gig, especially Hollow. He even said that, I don't really do music like that anymore. So Joe Budden trying to drill that in, look, I got this fame, I'm on Love and Hip Hop. I got Slaughterhouse that has no hits yet, really. I had the one hit in 2003. None of those bars would really connect with a crowd like that because he tried. It didn't go anywhere because especially fans like these, they look at him like he's a clown anyway. Yeah. So him going up there being like, I got a bunch of fame, you don't, Hollow. It's like, what? Like, no, we're not gonna connect with that.
And he talked about his money too, and then that didn't go nowhere.
It didn't go anywhere.
Well, though, I do feel like those type of bars, like my fame and you don't have it. I feel like those bars went over well. I feel like people was like, ooh, and I went about it. I mean, I know when he said it, when I saw it and he said it, I was like, okay, all right. I think if you would have,
but that reaction that you had. That reaction that you had, oh okay, that was Joe Budden in a nutshell. Oh okay, like yeah, you held your own, but oh okay. It's
I didn't like when he did like the when he would try to be like a battle rapper, like the whole analogy with the whole he said the energy drink shit, like
that was so whack.
It was whack. That's what I'm saying. I don't like that. That's what I'm saying. It's like when you're trying to be a battle rapper. See, somebody else that would have said it probably would have came off a lot better. But when he said it and he did that shit, like no, dog, like no, we're not feeling that.
But that's how the crowd started booing him.
Right, and I'm like stay away from that stuff because that's not you. You know what I'm saying? Just stay
I kind of see what you're saying. Well, I kind of see what you're saying.
I think that was when I'm watching it. That was really the problem. Was Joe was so far outside of his element, and he tried to fit in that element. He was kind of really posing a little bit.
Right.
You know, even when Hollow got in the face, he doing his.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean that's fine.
You know, stuff like, but it didn't come across natural. Right. To me, when I'm watching, it seemed like he was just really just trying to, because I think he watched some battles, so he just tried to pick up some of their mannerisms, some of the antics that they do, and because he's not in that arena, it did come across like genuine to me. It just seemed really fake.
Right. He sounded like he was rapping onto a beat that only he could hear.
Yeah.
Right. And every time he would stumble, it would take him
hold my time.
Stop my time.
Make sure you stop.
No wait. Stop my time. Stop my time.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stop my time.
Yeah, and he picked that up like late. He wasn't really like he started to do it more and more as the battle went on.
And then the crowd booed him.
And then
he dropped the mic and he dropped the mic and quit it.
Yep.
Can we talk about how much of a bitch Joe Budden was being? You threw the mic down because you ran out of time? You fucking crybaby? Are you serious? You threw the mic down because you ran out of time? So you've never watched a battle before. You don't know if this shit happens on a regular basis.
Exactly.
Hollow ran out of time too. He didn't cry about it. He walked away like a fucking battle rapper.
Wait for his next round.
But those are the kind of things that separate someone like Joe Budden from a Hollow. And that's why I feel like a lot of people didn't take him seriously. But not only that, if you listen to his cadence and his whole air, the entire battle, he was rhyming like he was in slow motion. You know, I'm Joe Budden. Yeah, we all saw what happened between you and John.
Can I rap? I'm rapping right now.
How you get beat up by a guy named after a toilet? Dude, his bars were so whack. But he had some good ones.
Yeah, some good ones.
But he had a lot of whack ones.
Like again, just going back to my point. Like think about the good though. Like, okay, yeah, he's not that famous. Yeah, he's not a major mainstream rapper, but at least it's honest. You know what I'm saying? At least it's something that you know and that you can talk about. So just capitalize on that. Just stick with that. And you may not win the battle.
what you're saying.
You may not win the battle, but at least you'll get a lot more respect. In my opinion, if you just be yourself, don't try
trying to come off as a battle.
Don't try to start coming off a battle because like you can't do that. Like you just can't do it, man.
With battle rap fans though.
Yeah.
But if he's up there,
But it's not all battle rap fans.
well, yeah, it was the creatively placed people that were in the front row in the Total Slaughter shirts. That every time Joe Budden would say something, the camera would pan to them, and they're like, "Oh, did you hear what he just said? Come on, dude!" But battle rap fans, they're not gonna want to hear you talk about love and hip hop.
Well, let's just go with this though. Like even though we don't like what Sway did about the whole, you know, who's winning.
Yeah.
The crowd reaction was like they was like cheering on Joe.
That pro slaughterhouse thing, because then when Joe and Hollow went on, all of a sudden you seeing Summer Slaughterhouse sit on the crowd, because before the previous battles nobody had their crew behind them, but then when Joe and Hollow go up, they got their people on stage. So I was like, why Joe got Slaughterhouse and Crooked Eye and all them sitting back behind him. So yeah, it was very pro. It was like Feefo said, it was very pro Slaughterhouse.
That's what it was. He said, I'm gonna put my hands on him, and then he did like this, like he has a razor blade. Then he said, nah, I'm gonna put that jagged edge away. I got this 112 I want Joe to see. And the crowd didn't react the way they thought they should have. I was like,
It wasn't